Look, there's these opportunities that already exist that are already good. But now with AI, when you can do them 10 times faster, those opportunities suddenly get 10 times better. Welcome back to Making Money with AI, everybody. And we are here to talk about something very, very interesting, a new AI tool that will actually restore old photographs or torn up images or things like that. Let me share my screen with you really quick and show you what we're talking about here. So this is a website called replicate.com, and it's a machine learning AI tools. It's got several tools here. It says thousands of models ready to use. It's got language models, video creation, image restoration, super resolution, etc., text to image. So I want to focus on these two right here in the middle. Super resolution, okay? And we're going to actually run a test, and we're going to actually try this in real time. I've never done this before, so I want to just see what it looks like. And then there's also image restoration. Look at this example right here.
That's
Like, let's say
crazy.
you have some really old photograph and it somehow got a tear in it. This image restoration will actually repair that. And look at what a great job it did, right? So what I have is I have like a really old skateboarding images, and I want to see what it looks like using the super resolution tool. So let's click on that. And they have actually, looks like they have different tools here.
That's your picture at the bottom, Dave, if I'm not mistaken.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's really blurry, right? And then you could choose different things here. Like this gives you super resolution large, super resolution medium. We'll try medium. I'll just leave it the way it is. And then you could change the scale. I don't know what that means either, but I'm just going to go ahead and click submit and see what happens. I wonder if it sharpens it up, because some of these AI image tools will sharpen up the image really nicely. All right, so here's the result. It looks like it's been sharpened a little bit, but it also looks like it's kind of been almost like watercolor painting, right, James?
Yeah, it just depends. I think sometimes it depends on the image.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on the tool, but that's where we're at right now, where sometimes it's hit or miss. Just like when you go into something like Midjourney and you do a prompt and the first prompt you put in, the image isn't amazing, but the second one is. And I think that's where we're at right now, but the premise is there. And then as we go through the days, the weeks, the months, it's going to be like perfect. If we came back to this 6 months from now, I bet you that image would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, to me, what it looks like is like if I wanted to turn this image into a poster, then this would be an amazing image for a poster, because it kind of has that poster feel to it. The imagery does. Feels like it's been airbrushed in, that kind of thing. So what it's done is it's cleaned up the image quite a bit from the left to the right. Like look at these tubes for the ladder.
I was going to say that looks better. And if you look to the left of the t-shirt, like kind of to the bottom left of your t-shirt, it looks really scratchy on the image.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as bad.
Yeah. So, it depends, like you said, it depends on the image too. It maybe it doesn't work great with action shots, but maybe it does work really good with portraits, and that kind of thing. So that would be interesting. I don't think I have any old portraits of me, but it'd be interesting to play around with this. So how can you use this to make money? That's really the question, right? And again, if you go over to Fiverr, there's people who will do photo retouching of images, or they will clean up your images, or they will sharpen your images for you as well. So once you get this dialed in, and remember, there's probably like 5 or 6 different tools here, get it dialed in, and now you can start offering that as a service. And it's all done by AI in minutes, right? Like you're not in there in Photoshop cleaning up pixels, right? The AI is doing it for you. So that's one way that you can make money with this. There's other ways and similar tools, for example, that allow you to take, for example, take a person out of a photo, and then it replicates the background automatically for you, and it uses AI to do that. So I know, for example, my daughter's in wedding photography, and sometimes like there's a whole group of people, right? And one of the persons is blinking, right? They got their eyes closed. And so she has my wife go in Photoshop and pull eyes off this person from another photo and put the open eyes in there, right? Well, this is all stuff that can be done automatically now with AI. And people pay for this, right? People pay for this service. So those are just a couple of ways that you can make some money with this tool called replicate.com.
And there's the whole notion of what I would call service arbitrage. I didn't come up with that term, but where maybe you could be paid $50 every time you do that. And some people are like, well, even though it takes me 5 seconds, I still don't want to take those 5 seconds to do this and get paid $50. Well, guess what? There's all kinds of sites out there where you can pay people that would love to get paid $10 to do something like this. They just don't have the information that you see on this channel to know that these kind of things exist. So you find a person that you like, every time I'm going to give you this tool or tell you to use this tool. This is what I want done. I'm going to put these images on a Google Drive somewhere. I'm going to pay you $10 or $5 or whatever to do this. Meanwhile, you're getting paid $50 to do it. So all you're doing is just connecting the dots. You use a site like Fiverr, like Dave said. Someone will pay you $50 for this, or maybe you get 20 different things going on. You're retouching images, you're editing videos, and you know all the different tools to use it. You put up 10 different things that you're willing to do, and then you have a person that you've hired over here on a not an hourly basis, although you could do that. And you're like, I'll pay you this for this, this, and this. Here's what to use, and they just do it for you. And so all you're doing is connecting the dots. And that's it. Make money.
That thought has crossed my mind, James, about, for example, some of the things that I'm testing out right now. Like I'm testing out Fiverr, Etsy, Udemy, different things, because AI has now turbocharged. There's these opportunities that already exist that are already good. But now with AI, when you can do them 10 times faster, those opportunities suddenly get 10 times better, right? And so that's kind of one of the things that I'm teaching in an ongoing course that I have right now. I'm doing a live training. But what my point is that I'm testing these out because AI has made it so much easier, so much faster to make money now. And this is one example. If you could get a business up to speed, whether it's on Etsy, Fiverr, Upwork, Udemy, Amazon, wherever, right? You get it up to speed, then you train somebody to do it. And like you said, James, you pay them piecemeal. Like for every image, I'll pay you this much. Or for every Kindle book you write for me, I'll pay you this much using ChatGPT. Now you've got like a factory of AI workers that's doing all this stuff, and you're simply the manager of it. You're just managing the business, right? And you have infinite ability to scale at that point. You just bring on more workers and just create more gigs and create more service, right? And so that's kind of what I'm working towards right now. And I'm just very excited about this because, again, these opportunities have existed. They've been good. Like for an average person, side hustle, make a little extra money, great. Suddenly they're great. They're like 10 times better and faster and easier and cheaper. It's just shifting the paradigm of existing opportunities and how you can do them so much faster and better.
Like you're like, okay, money could be made from this, but it's just not worth my time. It's not worth my time to make $10 here, $10 there. Well,
right.
Someone else is worth their time to make $2 here, $2 there. So if you're just literally like, here's my output, and I click a button to give it to the person here, and that's all I'm doing, and you're making money. Well, all of a sudden, you're not making $40 an hour. You're making $40 in 5 seconds.
Right.
That's
exactly.
That's when you're like, oh, okay, yeah, 5 seconds of my time is worth $40.
Exactly. That's the big difference. That's why I'm looking at this. Even though I have my own business, I've got, I'm doing great with my business. The reason I'm looking at this stuff is I see an ability to scale it bigger, faster than anything else because it's so automated, and teaching somebody how to do this is so simple. Like literally all you do is you do it yourself once, record yourself doing it, show them how to do it. Now they know what to do. It's simple. Look at this stuff. Look at this AI stuff that we're doing. James, pop an image here, click submit, boom, right? Put in a prompt and sell it, boom. Like it's so ridiculously easy now compared to the way that we used to make money online.
Yeah, right.
We used to walk uphill both ways and whatnot, all that kind of thing.
It's just a matter of recognizing the opportunity. And that's all, if I was to say, would you like $10,000? Would you like me to give you $10,000? Most people would say yes. But what if I just said, well, all you have to do though, you just have to do a couple steps, and you're not really doing the work, but you have to do a couple steps to put together to make you $10,000. A lot of people would say yes to that, but just sometimes people just don't want to take the time to recognize it. But that's why you're on this channel, is because we're showing you this stuff, and all you have to do is take action. And especially when you're having someone else do the work.
Exactly.
And then it's beautiful. So we want 5% of all the money you're making off this channel. So I'm sure they'll all pay us, Dave.
Well, we each want 5% for you, 5% for me
Yep.
in perpetuity. That's our agreement. When you watch this channel, you're automatically opting into that agreement. So,
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. We're joking about that. But if you want to pay us, join our free newsletter. Help us build this channel. Give us
Yep.
a like. Give us a subscribe. Share our videos. If you like it, share it. Share it somewhere on Reddit. Get the word out. And that's how you can help us.
thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on Making Money with AI.